there, sixth graders. We're going to turn to page 9 and highlight it, and then we're going to be working with value, form, and shape on page 9. So let's highlight page 9 and grab a black crayon, and we're going to do a value scale. So value is the light and dark that we see on an object. So a number 5 value is considered black. So as an artist, when we talk about a number 5 value, we're referring to a very dark black value. Remember, you're going to be doing this with me. Then we're going to move over to number 2 and do a light gray, barely touching the paper with our black crayon. Then we're going to push a little bit harder, do a medium gray with our crayon. And then lastly, we're going to do a dark gray, which is almost black, but it's not. It's still definitely gray, but it's pretty dark. Okay, so for you to have contrasting and exciting work and create the illusion of form on a flat surface, you need to have all these values. So now what we're going to do is write the 3 dimensions of a form. So that would be height, width, and depth. So now we have this picture of a form, and we have a light source coming from over here. It's shining down on our form, creating dark values on the left with a shadow on the other side, the farther left. So with our crayon, we're going to duplicate that here, and we're going to color dark on the left side, and then it goes to the right. It's going to get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter until there's like nothing there. And then we're going to put a little shadow on there. Boom. And now we have created the illusion of a 3-dimensional object, which is really not. It's just a flat object, but it looks 3-dimensional because of the value. Then we're going to go to the cube. The cube has an angle. So unlike the sphere, which is a round object, this one has an edge to it which stops the value. So this side right here is like a number 4 or 5. Then it has like a number 4 or 5 value. And then the actual object itself has a little bit of a tone to it, like a number 2. Then our next object is the cube. And again, the cube has a very dark side to it on the left because the sun's coming from the right. And it's got a shadow on it. It's also very dark. And then the object itself has a tone, which is a super light tone, like a 2. And there we go. Then our last form is the pyramid. So that's going to be dark on the left, just like everything else. Light on the right, with a shadow cast by it. Now, what you have done is you have created the illusion of distance on a flat surface through values. So now if you blink, these forms, well, actually they're shapes because they're flat, but you will see the 3-dimensional quality of them when your brain transfers that. When you blink for a second or two and then look at it again, you'll see that illusion. So now we're going to go down to the shape portion of page 9, and our 2-dimension of shape are height and width. So let's write that down. And then here we are, we have some geometric flat shapes with only having height and width. And we have some organic flat shapes only having height and width. There's no depth to them because they're just shapes. So this concludes page 9, and now you can count this as one of the pages in your packet.